A brief recap of the World Cup's latest action. Ivory Coast made the knockout round for the first time after overpowering Curacao 2-0. Ecuador came from behind to stun Germany 2-1, though both sides will move on to the next round. Japan and Sweden drew 1-1, each side also advancing to the knockouts. Netherlands also moving on after beating Tunisia 3-1. Australia and Paraguay, they had a draw 0-0. That result clinched a spot in the next round for the Socceroos, and it might be enough for the Paraguayans also to advance. And Turkey got its only win of the Cup, beating the co-host United States 3-2 on Thursday. Well, this Friday sees France take on Norway in their final game of the group stage, though they've already secured their qualification. Our sports editor, Selina Sykes, has more.
Final preparations are underway for the French team ahead of that blockbuster last group stage game against Norway. In terms of team news, William Saliba is training separately from the group. He's dealing with that ongoing twinge in his back, but the assistant manager, Guy Stéphane, said that doesn't mean that he won't be available to play on Friday. Obviously, preparations this week have been going on under very particular circumstances as Didier Deschamps, the manager, has travelled back to France in order to attend the funeral of his mother, which means that Guy Stéphane, the assistant coach, has taken over the reins. He'll be replacing Deschamps in the dugout on Friday. The pair know each other very well. They've spent the past 14 years working together, managing the French side. They also work together at Marseille. Guy Stéphane has said that he's been in contact regularly with Deschamps this week and that the goal is very clear. Les Bleus have already qualified for the knockouts, but they want to finish top of Group I in order to have a more favourable knockout fixture, and also, more importantly, to remain here on the East Coast and avoid longer journey times. So after that training session, we followed Les Bleus here back to central Boston, outside their hotel, the Four Seasons, that you can make out behind me. They've privatised it for their stay here in the US, and they're obviously hoping to stay right until the very end for that final on the 19th of July. In the meantime, football fans are getting very excited over the prospect of seeing the two best strikers of their generation go head-to-head. That's, of course, Erling Halland and Kylian Mbappé. Both are currently on 4 goals each as they look to catch up with Lionel Messi in that hotly contested race for the Golden Boot.